Fascinating battle on between Team India and Martin Guptill. At the moment, India are ahead and Martin Guptill trying his best to chase down that total. Yes, he has a few other people playing for his team, but at the moment, they haven't quite put their hand up. Let's see where Martin Guptill, aka New Zealand, stand at the moment. 68 for 3. There you can see M. Guptill, 51 of 34. Akshar Patel, outstanding. 3 for 9 in his 3 overs. Good bowling changes by Rohit Sharma just at the time things could have got out of hand with the quicker bowlers early on in the run chase of 185. On Cricbuzz Comm Box, just how efficient this chase is or lack of, I've got Ajay Jadeja for company. The only problem is Martin Guptill doesn't have anyone for company.
Yeah, everybody seems to be in a hurry. And that too against spin. Michael, Rezi, his opening partner. How do you pronounce his name? Mitchell. Sorry, Mitchell. I mean, Mitchell didn't even wait for a ball. You heard, a couple of guys talking at the break saying, the ball stopping a bit or whatever. At least had, this first ball. Then, Phillips has just struggled throughout the tour against spin. So nobody keeping him company because, he's going fine. In fact, he's, reined himself back after those 3 wickets. And he's still, 30 plus balls, 50. So very much within the hunt, except for when the spinners are on. It just seems the newer guys just don't seem to have any clue against spin. Where the Chapman showed us something in the first game. But apart from that, today was also, tried to step out at the second ball. Then Phillips has just struggled. So,
yeah, I mean, the bowling figures will obviously show how well Akshar Patel is bowled. But as Ajay mentioned, the New Zealand batsmen also contributing to their downfall. Yes, you've got to bowl well, but sometimes you've got to let something happen at the other end. A guy jumps down for you, the keeper has to do the rest. Mitchell hits that shot, the catch just has to be taken. 3 for 9. Of course, it's a reflection on how well he's bowled. But as you said, I think the key is for New Zealand to introspect and have a look at those shots. I mean, yes, Phillips has struggled, but we know what he's capable of. He should be telling himself, maybe I'm not so good against spin. Let me just push it for a single. Guptill's in charge here.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope he hears you and figures out at least, maybe not this tour, but that's something that generally you expect because, he's had a great run in this year. It's not that, he's somebody who struggled throughout the year or not. He's got runs. He's hit sixes at will. But maybe he wants to carry that on. But the quality of spin bowling that he's faced first with Ashwin in the first couple of games and now with, Akshar. Because Akshar is also one of those who doesn't give you anything. He hardly bowls a bad ball. So maybe just get to the other end, let your partner do the job. I understand the total is daunting. It's 184 that you need chasing. You don't want to stay behind the run rate. But all that will come into play if you still stay in the game. Because, they were virtually out of the game. Now, at least, they're crawling back. He could have done the same thing with 2 more, 3 more wickets in hand. But this is what happens when you're chasing a big total.
But you'd have to give Rohit credit for being proactive right at the very start. We did expect that Akshar Patel can bowl in the power play. But the fact is he brought him on nice and early, even gave the ball to Yuzvendra Chahal, who, as we speak, has picked up his first wicket on comeback. And guess who it is? It's Martin Guptill. What a crucial wicket and what a crucial man to take it in Yuzvendra Chahal.
Yeah, and Comberg's curse is back. Finally, it's worked. Rohit did splendidly well. I mean, they got off to a great start and then brought him on in that third over. And as soon as he picked up 2 wickets, he saw the opportunity to bring in Chahal as well. Because at that stage, he was expecting the opposition to hold back. And as soon as Martin Guptill got after him, he didn't bring him back for the 6th over. And when the 3rd wicket went, he brought on Iyer, bowled an over with him. So he's made use of the whole opportunity. And now, as you say, Chahal, I haven't watched it. But, if he's picked up Guptill, good start to him. Because, first couple of overs were a little, up and down. Guptill got after him. People who look at numbers would start questioning. And I'm glad that he's got a wicket. So now he can make a comeback. He's still got an over and a half or over plus whatever balls left. And he can still make a bigger impact.
Yeah, this will give him a huge amount of confidence because as long as Guptill was there, we know that it's from a bowling perspective, one big over. From a batting perspective, one player, one innings can actually get you there. But with Guptill gone, they don't exactly bat very, very deep. Mitchell Santner, the captain, will come in at some point in time after Jimmy Neesham. So really, Neesham Seifert, the only pair. With the Lone Ranger that's been gone so far, can New Zealand still pull something off here? Because really, they've got nothing to lose.
Yeah, I mean, they've got nothing to lose, and this one looks like they're going to lose this one. So, if they get to a stage where somebody's got out and Nisham just goes crazy, things can come off. I mean, it's like, once in 5 times out of 100, things can come off. It's one of those because, the conditions to bat are not very bad. The ground is a high scoring one. Once you get onto a roll, it's difficult to stop somebody. But just that mindset to change from here, because now when we came on, it was 3 down. It's 4 down now. So for a batsman who's just walking in, if he's thinking, okay, how many runs we're going to lose by, or, should we just hold it together, then there's no chance. But if they keep going, they're, like I said, 5 times out of 100, things can happen. But for that, they'll have to keep going. It won't be like, hold the innings together for a while and last 6 overs try and get 80. That I don't think will happen. If it is going to happen, then they'll keep going, and they'll probably still need 3 overs 40 to get or something, which is possible. But I just don't see it happening. I mean, I'm trying to see scenarios, but it's a tough one for New Zealand from here to get out.
Yeah, just to wrap up on Cricbuzz Comm Box, with the India's bowling, Rohit's task will become a little bit easier. Doesn't need to think of too many combinations, doesn't need to think out of the box. Just have to have the bowlers bowl their roles at the back end of the innings, of which Harshal Patel will play a big role. We know he bowls at the back end, 3 overs from him. Chahal will finish his spell. And of course, he can come back. He has a choice to finish off Akshar Patel, Deepak Chahar, Bhuvi. He's got all these choices. And those, Ajay, can only come when you've got the option of that 6th bowler coming in.
Yes, so if you have that option, then you can play them around differently. And I think the bowler number 6, Venkatesh Iyer, that you are referring to, probably might get another one at least. Rohit's used opportunities. I mean, every time you see in this game, he's used opportunities. And if you lose another wicket, if Neesham goes for sure, then I think you will see Venkatesh Iyer probably bowl 1 more or 2 more, and he'll hold Harshal back and say, I don't want to show my cards too early. And I have a feeling that might happen, but it all depends if they don't lose wickets. If they're in the hunt, then you've got to go back to your main bowlers. But if they pick up one wicket, Neesham, in the next 2 overs, then Iyer will bowl another one for sure.
Well, trust me, it's India still very much in charge of this game. It's not that we're trying to prolong this conversation to eke out another wicket on Cricbuzz Comm Box. I think India's bowlers can do the job. But just to finish off, yes, Ajay, it is Venkatesh Iyer bowling over number 12. So you've got that spot on, and I think Rohit's got it spot on as well. We'll wrap it all up, all the bowling combinations, and possibly talk about the clean sweep for India at the end of the innings.